All right, so let's talk about the important difference between fear and anxiety. It's a really important difference. So fear gets a bad reputation. It's actually this beautiful, raw emotion that has allowed our species to survive for thousands of years. So with fear, what's happening is that we're having an emotion, we're having a response in the present moment, and it literally lasts for seconds. So if a car is coming at you at lightning speed, it is your fear that tells you to get out of the way of the moving car to be able to ensure your survival. So this is incredibly useful, right? It's good that we have fear. If we didn't have it, we wouldn't be able to survive. Now, anxiety is the thing that most of us are referring to when we talk about fear. So anxiety is the fear of future fear. We worry about things happening in the future that aren't so desirable. So for instance, in the entrepreneurship context, we may worry that we may run out of money in a few months, right? We may worry about losing our co-founder. These are anxieties, but the important thing is that these anxieties may or may not happen. And most of the time, they actually aren't going to happen. So as the famous quote from Mark Twain, he said, "I'm an old man and I've known a great many troubles. Most of them never happened." So how often as human beings do we sit there and we live in the creation of our minds? We worry about all these things happening in the future that may just not happen. So the value of our anxiety is that it gives us information, it gives us data. It lets us know that we may run out of money in a few months, and it's important that we start fundraising or generating some more sales. So that's really useful. So once we get that information, and we then take action on that information, the anxiety no longer needs to stay around. So this is really important for your long-term health and well-being as a startup founder to understand this difference and notice when you're actually experiencing fear in the moment, it's real, or anxiety, some future imaginary outcome that you don't want to happen.